What is up, guys? Diplex here again. Welcome back to Star Wars Galaxy at War. That's right, we're back with another Star Wars battle. It's been forever since we played this mod, but I'm so excited to be back. I've got plenty of battles planned. This is the first one we're doing this year, and I hope there's more to come. I really do, because Star Wars is just... this mod, at least, I mean, not Star Wars as a genre or theme, but this mod has played such a vital role here on my channel. We've done so many great videos. In fact, the majority of my top viewed videos are Star Wars Galaxy at War. I love Star Wars, you guys love Star Wars, and honestly, this mod is so amazing on its own. You don't actually have to be a big Star Wars fan to enjoy all the amazing visuals, all the locations, all the sounds, vehicles, and clones. In fact, I have friends who enjoy the games and this kind of, like, style of battles with all the blasters and lasers, but they don't actually enjoy too much of the movies. But I'm not going to out any names. I think you guys would take that pretty seriously. I don't want them sent any hitmen or anything. But here we are. It's Kashyyyk time. We're on a map made by Meme Buster over on the Steam Workshop. This is not his battle. It is his map. It's a fantastic map. It's... pretty straightforward, but I love it. There's no complications here. You can create pretty much any battle on this surface, and I've done one that I think you guys will enjoy. The clones are defending, more precisely the 41st Elite Corps are defending with their iconic camouflage battle gear, or I suppose battle armor in some sense. Clone armor. Clone trooper armor. I'm not sure what the... I know I used to say uniform at times, but that was very wrong indeed, since they do offer some sort of protection. So it's more of an armor than a uniform. It's not just plain cloth. Reinforcements are on the way. Can they hold the area in time for the reinforcements to arrive? Can they do it? We'll have to find out. We're going to look at a bunch of new weapons and vehicles in this mod, namely the Juggernaut. This is the, I believe, A5? But there are better and bigger vehicles to come, and I will wait to show them off until the time is right. Without further ado, let's go ahead and click start. This is going to be fantastic. I am so excited. Let's get ourselves into a pretty good position where we can just overview the initial part of the action, so we don't have to jerk the camera around so much. So we can see some snail tanks carrying a small number of droids coming closer. And the order was given, and the clone troopers are opening up with a massive barrage of blaster fire. Oh, that is amazing. Let's have a look. We have some AAT tanks rolling in now, bombarding the beach defense. You can see the droids in the distance now. A massive wave of infantry is coming in, and the clones are ready to receive them. The dwarf spider droids are clearing the path ahead. Moving up against the clones, getting ever closer, but they're being beat back. I see many of them exploding. It's only a matter of seconds now until the clones get up close enough to engage. Or I mean the droids, excuse me. I've done that mistake several times where I accidentally replace clones with droids and vice versa. I mean, the droids, essentially, if the clones weren't called clones, you could call droids clones, because they're kind of just clones of each other as well, in a way, so. It looks like the droids are submerging themselves underwater. They're not dead, and they're certainly not malfunctioning. So I suppose they're amphibious to some extent, which actually gives them cover, which is interesting. It doesn't look like any of the blaster fire is that accurate. They're waiting for the next wave of dwarf spider droids, to be exact, to arrive. And there's another huge wave of droids coming up behind them, so they're going to mass a massive charge here. They're gathering, and as soon as the rear line hits the first line, they'll stand up and engage the enemy. This is going to be so awesome. We're going to see a massive push of droids now. Here we go. Clones are taking a lot of casualties now. You see plenty of dead clone troopers behind cover, but many are still standing, doing what they can to repel the droid assault. The next company of droids are arriving with the more dwarf spider droids as support. I think I might be mistaken. I think plenty of these droids are actually destroyed. I had the idea that many of them were sort of prone underwater, but it looks like the majority aren't moving at all. They must have been killed by accurate clone blaster fire, which I think is definitely the case. But it looks like they're starting to push up here on the right flank. Now they're actually starting to get closer to the beach defenses. Once the droids get a footing, oh, that's going to change a lot. But we'll see if they get there. This is so awesome. I've got a big smile on my face. What a tremendously awesome battle to return to this mod with. Great map. Great battle, if I may say so myself. Just a lot of non-stop action everywhere you look. As you can tell, there's a lot of clone casualties among the various defensive positions here. And it does seem like the dwarf spider droids are getting ever so closer. Yeah, this one's starting to get up on land here. Oh, the clones are being forced to push back. Look, or I mean, pushback is probably the wrong word, but retreat. They're being forced to. They're falling back. They're falling back. Order has been given to the clones to retreat. They were previously holding their ground stubbornly. They're not giving up because a clone never surrenders, but they're retreating. It's not worth it it's not worth fighting here. I think that's considered suicide by now. We even have some of the Wookiees on their way back. There's just a moment of silence now as the droids realize they've destroyed most of the defenses. You just hear an alarm there from like a burning vehicle. I think it could be the base back there. It could also be the TX vehicle here, which isn't entirely destroyed yet. And I think that might have actually put a bit of a halt to the droid assault. But here comes the next wave. Now the droids are definitely starting to push up onto the beach. They're going to try and deal with the last remnants still holding the beach defenses. Oh, this is just a crucial moment. All the dwarf spider droids are right now focusing fire on this Republic vehicle. Oh, look at all the firepower being directed. It's somehow still working. There we go. It's going to explode. I think it was hit by a droid rocket. Okay, the droids are about to assault the beach now. Here they come. It doesn't seem like any clones are still on the beach. Most of them have retreated. We have some up here in the base. You can see them pulling back. I think that's a pretty clever choice. So we have droids that are going to try and hold this base now. Or at least this sort of facility. Oh, a poor Wookiee down on the beach. And a few remaining clone troopers. I must have missed them completely. It looks like they've been hiding or staying low. We even have some up here that are right now on their way to retreat. What is that? What happened? Was that a dwarf spider? Something got past the lines, and I think it attracted some clone fire. I'm not sure what got that far back. Yeah, this vehicle is completely immobilized and destroyed by now. It's still functioning to some extent, but it's not crewed by anyone. I think it's been either abandoned or internally destroyed. The sniper up here, he's in a somewhat fortunate of a spot. He's somehow alive. Look at him go. If he can't be killed in that position, I'd say that's an epic spot. But if he can't be killed here, I'd say that's close to game breaking. So I'm gonna... yeah. I'm sorry for doing that, guys, but if he can't be killed, it's not fair on the droids. And I'm sure he's done plenty of damage for his position and role. So I think for sure he was at a great advantage. Well, the droids have taken the beach now. But there's still clone fire hitting droid targets here on the beach. Look at that! That's fantastic. So the droids are far from safe, even here by the beachhead. Oh, we got a dwarf spider moving up here. Oh, I love these. Have I said it enough how amazing these little guys are? They sound great. They look great. They gotta be my favorite droid vehicle of all times. Or droid, not tank, but like droid walker, I suppose. I mean, you got either hover tanks or walkers or rollers or whatever you want to call them. Fantastic nonetheless. Absolutely love this little guy. Okay, we're starting to approach the rear defenses now. Clones defending the last point here are now engaged. Now this is where it counts, my friends. The clones are going to be put to the test now. A lot of the troops defending the beach have been forced to retreat and withdraw. So they're doing what they can to pull back and find suitable cover for the next attack. Whoa, do you hear that? Jesus, that's a lot of firepower. Oh, shit. We just missed them rolling in, but trust me, they came here rolling, that's for sure. Oh, shit. These, my friends, are the Juggernaut A6, which is what seems to be a massively upscaled version of the A5. And is it absolutely insane? Yes, it is. And they might have arrived just in time to defend the rear perimeter. Or the droids haven't pushed far enough to even threaten the rear perimeter. Well, a battle never goes as planned in this game. There's constant changes and random events that make things different than you expected them to be. But I must admit, I did expect the droids to make it a little bit further in by the time they arrived, to make it slightly more dramatic. I expected to have droids pretty much overwhelming these positions. But hey, that's all just good for the clones. They've dismounted troops from the 41st, and they seem to be a little combat inactive. So let's go ahead and put them to action, guys. Perhaps that'll inspire other clone troopers back here to engage, and I think it will. Oh yes, boy, will it. Oh yes, it will. Okay, I think we have a few stragglers running back here. We don't want that, so get to the fight, lads. You all needed. There we go. So additional clone reinforcements arriving now. I think they transported a company each or something. I mean, there's a lot of clone troops arriving right now. But once again, the beach defenses did better than expected. It seems like the droids have been pretty much repelled. And honestly, I mean it. I intended, or I had thought and predicted and seen previously during testing, droids make it much further in. So the clones did unexpectedly well in holding the droids back. So far back that they weren't even close to threatening the rear positions. Fantastic. Clones, made to fight. Oh, and there goes my phone. Bam, 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 bam. Gonna turn that off. What a great way to end the video, just a little ringtone. That hasn't happened in years, I think, so that's a bit of a flashback as well. We're playing a mod I haven't played in forever, and I'm having phone calls, which I haven't had in forever. That seems sad. I didn't mean that way, but I meant it in overheard in the video, I suppose. If you could even hear it over all the blaster fire. Anyway, enough of the, oh, look at this. Actually, we might not have to end it just yet. It seems like a lot of the clones here are, now they're kind of trapped. They can't retreat back onto the beach or into the shallow, because then they'll be killed in the open. So they're kind of like trapped. This is an interesting position when we have clone troopers here from the 41st. God, what a tongue slipper, or whatever you call it, a tongue twister. Moving in here as well. Look at this tall ass grass. I mean, it's must be annoying to advance through, but they're doing it. Well, we don't have to achieve an ultimate victory or an ultimate conclusion. We can probably say pretty safely right now that the clones are going to be victorious, or at least they're going to hold their ground and fight another day. Good job, guys. The reinforcements arrived in the nick of time. We even have more clones arriving to the battle here, you can tell. That's cool. Man, that's awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more of these massive juggernauts, I think I'd want to use them in like future videos for various purposes. They do look pretty cool. And I mean, this is an A6. I'm pretty sure this is an A5. Could be an A4, but no. Very confident that this is an A5. And it fit this, like, I thought the scale was just right. I had no idea there were these humongous beasts available as well. I had no idea they were this large in scale. I mean, this is bigger than an AT-AT almost. Crazy. And the wheels just make it look very weird. But, cool. I bet this can cross pretty much any terrain. Awesome. Okay, well, the battle is wrapping up here with just some remaining droids being fought back now by the clones. What a crazy fight. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you want to see more Star Wars Galaxy at War. And until next time, you guys enjoy. Oh, casualties, right. Clones in yellow, droids in red. Yeah, we gotta do this now. Yeah, this is what I thought were, like, prone. Droids in prone. But, nope. Kill the droids, or destroy the droids, perhaps. Cool battle, nonetheless. I'm gonna repeat myself a million times here, but see you guys another time. Ciao.